So it's another Dr. Cho Ghost lecture. This wraps up our digital part, and the last cap of it is customer relation management, which is a key and important part in bringing and integrating all of this together. And so we've been talking about networks and how we can integrate all this data, the universe of digital marketing, and how it all pretty much drives into the web. And so what pulls all of this together? You got it, CRM. And so today we're going to talk about what CRM is, the journey that you use it to take the customer on, how it comes together, examples, and then to talk about some of the economics, because we keep talking about you have to make money, you have to make money. Well, it needs to be cost effective. And so what CRM does is not only does it connect to your customer, but it makes you think about, okay, how are we as a company going to integrate together to be able to provide these services? And so the journey we've talked about, it's about I've got to go out and get customers, I've got to keep customers, and I've got to grow customers. It's this keep phase where we talk about lock in, lock out. And ideally, once you get to the growth phase, then they're going to keep coming back and help with awareness, and you get a viral loop going on. But what is this journey that we take people on? And so when we develop relationships with our customers, how happy are they with us? What do they value? Am I there to support them? And does this all turn into sales? And so what CRMs allow us to do is to reduce costs, increase sales, improve that service, retain our customers, and actually try to sell them more stuff. And so CRM is part of a much larger system. As you can imagine, companies today have big enterprise software, and that software pulls together all the functions like financial management or supply chain and everything else. And one component of it, of this ERP system, is CRM. And this is what CRM does. And so it comes down to it keeps track of your marketing campaigns, your sales, your orders, and your customer support. And all this information plays together. For example, I'm out there marketing. Well, how good does it look if I'm in front of customers and somebody's complaining about something I don't know about it? So this is why all this information needs to be shared among everybody if you want to be more effective. And so the journey I take my customers on is first I need to attract them in. And then in terms of the churn, I need to target or retarget customers, those who are sitting on the sidelines and all. Or maybe my promotion's not working, I want to take another shot. And then I have to convert them. Maybe this means I have to make phone calls. Maybe this means I need to give them coupons or something. But it's all about nurturing and supporting the customer and what they need. And so are they satisfied? Will they tell other people about it? And are they going to recommend me to others? That's the digital journey that you're concerned about. Here's examples of the metrics that you're going to measure in this cycle. And that's impressions, click-through rates, abandonment. How often do they abandon their carts when they buy something? Why are they suddenly having cold feet? And it could be, wait a minute, I'm interested in this, but I need to go find out if people like it or not. And so these are the metrics that you look at. And so when you're actually doing this work, you can come back to this slide and look it up. I've actually had students come back to me and say, oh, thank you for putting that down. I could just go ahead and find it. These are the things that a CRM does for you. It makes everybody share data. It makes sure your data doesn't get lost. I mean, what do people do? They write things down in a notebook. How the heck does that do anybody else any good? It allows you, by knowing so much about the customer, to create personalization. But the biggest thing that CRM does is it allows you to scale. That in a CRM system, there's not much difference between 10,000 customers and 100,000 customers. On the other hand, if you're putting this into like Excel spreadsheets or something, yeah, all those entries suddenly become a big deal. So In terms of what I do with data, I'm collecting it and applying it, and I do that all through my CRM system. In terms of productivity, what is productivity? It's about time. How many cycles do I have to go through before I can get my customer a sale? How effective am I? And by combining those three aspects, I make profit. And so I can align my pipeline, I can go out and get intelligence about my customer, and I can become more efficient. And that's I can do things either in fewer cycles or shorter periods of time because I already know what my customer's about. And so this would be a good point to break for the next video.